Anyway, moving on back to Avalon, we have the wisdom of Merlin once more, this time explaining the roles of angels and demons, but be prepared for a surprise.
Is there a difference between archangels and other angels? Indeed, there is a significant difference. An archangel is a composite being, an amalgamation of highly evolved souls brought together for a singular purpose in the service of divine will. These are profound beings, much greater than the sum of their parts. However, what you might think of as an individual angel is often a single soul, still on their path of growth. They too experience evolution, but they do so by serving others, offering guidance, protection, and intervention when it is needed. They might prevent injury or step in at pivotal moments to ensure that a soul completes their journey. But their role is more specific, more personal compared to the grand cosmic duties of an archangel. Do all angels have the same knowledge and ideals? No, they do not. Their understanding varies, depending on where they are in their own growth. Some angels are still evolving, learning through their acts of service, while others have gained a far deeper understanding through their experiences. Each angel is unique, just as every human soul is, and they are at different stages of their own journey. Is there such a thing as a fallen angel? Ah, that is a misunderstanding born of human perception. What you call fallen angels are not beings cast away from God, but rather those who chose, out of love, to lower their vibration, to act as a buffer. These angels took on a difficult role, stepping into a lower vibrational state to prevent the further spread of negative energy. They form a kind of boundary, holding back the darkness, ensuring it does not spiral into total degradation. This role is demanding, and they endure great hardship, but they do it in service to the greater good. So Lucifer? Yes, Lucifer. There is much misunderstanding here. The being most known as Lucifer took on one of the most challenging roles, to act as the boundary point, a mirror to reflect the degradation of energy back toward its source, to stop it from sinking further. Lucifer did not fall in the way that many stories claim. He willingly chose this path, acting as a beacon, turning others back toward the light by serving as a stop to the descent into chaos. He exists in both states. He experiences the lower realms of vibration, but also retains his connection to the higher realms of love. It is a dual existence, one of immense responsibility and sacrifice. How do these beings buffer negative energy? They prevent the negative energy from descending further into chaos. From time to time, they intervene, swatting down the energetic imprints of what you call archon energy, or dark forces. Without their intervention, this energy would continue spiraling downward, feeding upon itself, becoming darker and more destructive. They allow the energy to express itself to a point, but when it reaches a critical threshold, they step in to halt its spread. They are not alone in this task. They are supported by other beings, what you might refer to as the demonic realm, although that too is misunderstood. Are demons not evil? No, they are not evil, although I understand the confusion. These beings also serve as buffers, holding negative energy in check. They exist within very dense, dark frequencies, but their purpose is not to promote evil, it is to contain it. They act as a barrier to prevent negative intentions from fully manifesting in the world. While some humans invoke these beings for power or malevolent purposes, it is a profound misunderstanding. The darkness that manifests is often within the person themselves, not emanating from the beings. These demons, as you call them, actually prevent the worst of these intentions from spreading like a contagion. They isolate the energy, keeping it from infecting others. Their role is difficult, often misunderstood, but ultimately, they too are a part of a greater cosmic order, one that serves to maintain balance. They are beings who dwell in the depths of negative energy, acting as sentinels. Their purpose is to prevent this energy from spiraling out of control. Yes, their realm is dark. Their work is grim, but they are not the source of malevolence they contain. They simply work within it, ensuring that the destructive forces of human intention do not wreak greater havoc. And when people, misguided by their own desires, seek to control or manipulate these beings, they fail to see the truth. The darkness they think they are summoning is already within them.
I had never realized that archangels were composite beings, as in an amalgamation of highly evolved souls, but it really does make sense. Much like the Z's channeled by Lee Harris, who we love to call on from time to time, they are a galactic collective of 88 here to help us on the Ascension journey. The idea of this collective energy makes so much sense, much like when we as humans gather our collective intentions together to create our world of unspeakable beauty. We become significantly more powerful than when we are setting our individual intentions, which are fragmented relative to collective consciousness. 10 people focused on the same intention give a power of 100, as the number is squared. So just imagine 1,000 people provide the power of 1,000,000. Yes, when focused, we have the ability to move mountains, and that isn't just a metaphor, as we will grow to understand over time. Meanwhile, the description of other angels made me think of the classic movie It's a Wonderful Life, where George Bailey's guardian angel by the name of Clarence helped George cope with this unfolding life drama. Looking back, that movie was divinely inspired in its accurate yet comedic description of an angelic role. And as for fallen angels and demons, I love the way that this is explained, and it does help take away the fear that some might feel on this subject matter. They exist to prevent negative energy from spiraling out of control. Therefore, we don't need to fear them, we need to honor them for this incredible sacrifice that they are making to help humanity.